Hello everyone and welcome to the Valley and Peak YouTube channel. I'm Dan and today I'll be talking about the Gamma 4 tent. So I'll go through a quick setup of the tent and then I'll go through the features and why I'm choosing this particular tent for our expedition in Finland this winter. So thank you very much for joining us. And please, if you have enjoyed the video, at the end, drop us a like and a subscribe. It really helps with the channel. So once again, thank you for joining us on today's video. And we'll go through the Gamma 4. So the Nortent Gamma 4 is designed to accommodate up to 4 people, weighing approximately 5.8 kilo. The tent features a generous floor area and a peak height of 160 centimeters, allowing for a comfortable movement inside. The freestanding design and pole system make setup quick and easy, while ventilation is enhanced by multiple mesh panels and vents which promote airflow and help reduce condensation. Built to withstand wind and rain, the Gamma 4 is reliable in various weather conditions. Additionally, it includes interior pockets and gear loops for organising personal items. The pack size, considering how big the tent is fairly small, which makes it easy to transport on expeditions or to your chosen base camp. So before the comments come flooding in saying this tent is just too heavy, I don't think it's aimed for the wild campers and the backpackers. I think it sits firmly in the category of expedition and base camp trips. For this, how big the tent is and how burly the tent is, the weight at 5.8 kilo is actually pretty good. So it's not a ultralight tent by any means, but it is fairly lightweight for the size and construction. I believe making this tent with lighter, thinner aluminium poles and a thinner fly sheet will just compromise the stability and strength of the tent. So I wouldn't recommend the Gamma 4 for your wild camping trips. I think it fits firmly in the base camp expedition category. So the specs of the Gamma 4: it's a 4-season tent. It has a capacity of 4 persons and a 2-person if you use the inner tent. The fly sheet is made of a fabric called Arx N. I hope I've pronounced that right. And it's got 10 attached guylines. You have the choice of using 24 aluminium Y pegs the tent comes with, or you can have the option to swap them out for snow pegs or any peg of your choosing. The thickness of the aluminium poles are 13 millimeters for the 3 black ones and 11 millimeters for the 2 red poles. It has a height of 160 centimeters with a diameter of 315. So the full specs, including the weights, will be in the description of the video. So I think we're all in agreement. This tent is an absolute beast. It's massive. I don't want to use the word bomb-proof. So there's no tent currently on the market that is actually bomb-proof. But this is pretty burly. We are looking forward for taking this to Finland this winter. So we wanted to choose a freestanding tent because the majority of the mileage that we'll be skiing will be on a frozen lake. So depending on how high the winds are, we like the idea of having a freestanding tent on the ice, so we don't have to peg it out if we don't need to. The feature I like most about the tent is the pole design. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe it's got 5 crossing points where the poles cross. 5 or 6 if I'm not mistaken, which makes it incredibly strong and really good at taking heavy snow as well. The snow skirt round the tent is ideal if we don't want to peg the tent out, but we still want a little bit of security if the wind does pick up. So just to summarize, this Gamma 4 is not for wild camping, and it's not for backpacking either. The weight of the tent is actually fairly lightweight considering the massive size of the Gamma 4. So if you are on the lookout for an expedition or a base camp tent, I'd definitely consider the Gamma 4 as a viable option. It's not bomb-proof, but it is pretty solid. So we will be documenting the trip in Finland, where you'll see the Gamma being used, where it's really designed in in the harsh winters of Scandinavia. So we'll be sure to do a follow-up to this video, and I'll give you my honest thoughts on the tent. But so far, it is ticking all the boxes. So that's a little overview of the Nortent Gamma 4. We're extremely excited to be given the opportunity to test this tent out in Arctic conditions up in Finland. So we're choosing not to take the inner tent with us. That way it just makes the living area a lot bigger. If you do choose to use the inner tent, it does limit the tent to a 2-person, but it does give you enough room if you want to install a wood stove with chimney. We're not doing that for this trip, so we will be leaving the inner tent at home. And of course that keeps the weight down a little bit as well. So thank you so much for joining us on this video. If you are on the lookout for an expedition tent, the Gamma 4 is a viable option. So we'll do a follow-up to this video when we get back from Finland, and I will give you my honest opinion of the tent and let you know how it performed in Arctic conditions. So once again, thank you so much for joining us. If you did enjoy the video, please drop us a like, and if you'd like to watch further videos that we release, please subscribe to the channel. It really does help the channel grow. So I've been Dan, this is the Valiant Peak YouTube channel, and thank you for joining me.